What's up, Soul Fam and everyone out in the world? This is the Nihility to NCT Tarot, and this is going to be a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Saturn for the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Now, before I start with the reading, I do want to take some time and acknowledge and appreciate each and every one of y'all for the patience that y'all had while my ear was recuperating. I know I've been gone for a while, so I do appreciate it, but I had to get some stuff sorted, but my ear is fully recovered. Now, with that being said, the Sun being in Virgo is going to put all of our actions, our viewpoints, and how we see the world in mutable earth energies, aka being mutable and adaptable to our own and other people's ways of thinking and being practical. Now, you Aquarius, is fixed air, so you're fixated on your own ways of thinking and communicating. When it comes to the planetary energies, you have Aquarius in, and Aquarius itself was born out of the 11th house of how you're seen in the public arena, as well as associations and the people, places, and things that you associate yourself with. Now, Aquarius and Virgo in conjunct each other, so you're going to have misunderstanding how to be mutable and adaptable to your own and other people's ways of thinking and being practical when it comes to your fixed air energies. Okay? You're going to misunderstand how to be mutable with said thinking and being practical. So do your best to understand that how to be mutable and adaptable with your own fixed ways, fixated energies, so that you can transit smoothly. So you are going to be in a misunderstanding. In any case, I'm going to pull 9 cards, including overall, out of the Universal Celtic Tarot deck, and then pull clarification out of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and then pull 3 cards out of the Moonology Oracle deck to end the reading off to see what Mother Moon has to say to you through me. Now, shuffle this one more time and we will begin. So the overall energy of the reading is the 6 of Pentacles, so I feel a sense of equal give and take with whatever you are doing in your life, or a sense of equal take altogether. Alright, so this is the overall energies, a sense of equal give and take. Now, for your first card from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the 4 card, which is Aries energy, so you could be dealing with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars, or have Aries in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. But in any case, you are taking a forced journey, aka a new beginning. Just don't be reckless while taking the forced journey, aka a new beginning, during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Your second card is the Ace of Cups, so this is a birth of a new emotion, whether it be a relationship or with something that you tied to emotionally, but you are giving birth to a new emotion during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Now your third card that you get for the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Chariot card, so this is Cancer energy, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or have Cancer in your chart, and if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. But in any case, I feel like you emotionally moving towards what you want and desire in your life during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo, which we can see here with the Ace of Cups, as well as you giving birth to a new emotion when it comes to something in your life or desiring in your life, as well as you emotionally moving towards said want or desire in your life during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Now, for your fourth card from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is a card of celebratory or celebration energy, or you having good people around you, or you connecting with good people in general. Alright, so whatever the case may be, we'll have to clarify this when we get to it. Where you are either in a celebratory energy or having good people around you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Now, your fourth card that you get from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Lover's card, which is Gemini energy. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mercury, or have Gemini in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. But in any case, you are either having a really strong connection with a twin flame, a twin flame, or soulmate, or you listening to your higher self. Again, we'll have to clarify this when we get to it. Now, the sixth card that you get from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is talking about you being self-aware and taking care of, not Six of Swords, Six of Swords, I don't know why I said Six of Swords, Queen of Cups. Alright, so you may be moving and transitioning on into something new, which we can see here with the Four card, because I don't have no idea why Six of Swords popped in. But in any case, the Queen of Cups is you emotionally taking out of what you are doing in your life as well as yourself, and giving your emotions to others who you deem worthy of, because the Queen of Cups herself doesn't give her love to just anybody. She only gives her love to those who she feels that deserves it. Alright, so keep taking care of yourself, keep being an individual, and keep taking care of what you have got going on for yourself and what you're working on during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Now, with the seventh card that you get from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Hermit card. So this is Virgo energy, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mercury, or have Virgo in your chart, and if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Okay? So, whatever the case may be, either you dealing with a Virgo or you been having Virgo in your chart, you are going within and following your intuition while doing so. Alright? You're following the light within you. I don't know if you can see that. Right? You're following this light, which is inside of you, and following your individuality and your intuition during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Now, your eighth card that you get from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Hangman. So this is Pisces energy, so you could be dealing with the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Jupiter, or have Pisces in your chart, and if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. But whatever the case may be, you are either dealing with stagnation or a different perspective. Right? You may be switching perspective on things, which is bringing you into this new beginning, but we will have to clarify this Hangman when we get to it with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. But you're either dealing with stagnation or a new perspective during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Now, your last card that you get, but definitely not least, from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Four of Cups. So this is a feeling of discontent. Do your best to create higher perspectives and positive thoughts and feelings about what so you can move on from what you don't have and focus on what you do have in front of you. Okay? So don't let this discontent deter you from going after what you want and desire in your life, during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. Now, let's get to clarifying. Right, so clarifying the Six of Pentacles in the overall position. You get the King of Pentacles. So, by you being business-like and having everything that you want and need in the material world, you are getting a sense of equal give and take with what you are putting out there as far as what you are doing as far as business, okay, because this is a business card, so you are having a sense of equal give and take with this area of life during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. Now with the full card is clarified by the Seven of Wands, right? Yeah. So even though you're starting this new beginning, do your best to not be risky, but do your best to not be guarded as well. But as well as this card representing guarding energy and having your shields up, this card can also represent persistence, right? So you may be persistent while going towards something, or you feel guarded during this new beginning, right? So if you're do your best to not bring past situations into the present, because I feel like you have been through a lot with this Homer card being here, and know that you should drop your guard down when entering this new beginning during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Now, with the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So, the Page of Pentacles is talking about you giving birth to a new material thing, whether that be work or business, so, or a goal or aspiration. So, with that being said, whatever you're giving birth to, you're learning along the way, and you're adding energy, emotions to this work or business or goal aspiration during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. Now with the Chariot card is clarified by the Death card. So this is Scorpio energy, so you can deal with the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars, or have Scorpio in your chart, and if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. So with that being said, by you transforming yourself and what it is that you want and desire to do in your life, you're emotionally moving towards said one of desires that you have going on for yourself during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. Now, with the Three of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups. So by you giving birth to a new emotion, this is putting you into the energy of celebratory, or you having good people around you by giving birth to new emotion for them. Alright? So whatever the case may be, you're either giving birth to a new emotion that's leading you into good people, or into an energy of celebratory during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. Now with the Lovers card is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles represents you working and mastering your craft. So with that being said, this can, by you and working your mastering craft, you're listening to your higher self, or dealing with a twin flame or soul blade that is working with you. But you are working hard and mastering your craft during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. Now with the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is talking about you moving very fast towards what you want and desire, and thinking and communicating about it as well, which is putting you into taking care of what it is that you're working on, or yourself in general, or moving towards people, putting your emotions towards them during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. Now with the Hermit card is clarified by the Knight of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups, this is emotional independence and sufficiency. So by you being emotional independence and insufficient, you're entering the state of the energy of the Hermit card, which is you following your intuition and going within, because you are emotionally sufficient and independent during this time of the Sun transitioning the first half of Virgo. Now with the Hangman is clarified by the King of Wands. So this is you giving birth to a new vision that you've envisioned for yourself, as well as taking a leadership role in. And by you taking this leadership role in, mind you, before I continue, to not be impatient about this vision that you've envisioned for yourself. It's leading you into enlightenment or a new perspective when it comes to because you're going after and taking leadership role over a vision that you've envisioned for yourself. Alright? You're coming into a new perspective or enlightenment due to you taking leadership role over a vision that you've envisioned for yourself. Now, with the Four of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Wands. So you taking action towards what you want and desire is putting you in a state of discontent, maybe because of something that's not going your way. By you with you taking action, or whatever the case may be, you taking action on something and communicating you being discontent is because you taking action on what it is that you want and desire. But I did that kind of mixed signal, so I'm going to draw one more card for the Hermit. So you going within, taking action by going within, and listening to your intuition is leading you into energies of feeling discontent. Okay, that makes sense. So do your best to create higher perspectives and positive thoughts and feelings about what it is that you don't have. Instead, continue to take action on what it is that you do have during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. Now, that was a bit confusing. I had to draw one more card because that really didn't make sense. But it makes sense now. So, moving on to the Moon Energy Oracle deck to see what Mother Moon has to say to you through me. So, for the first card from Mother Moon to you through me is Full Moon in Leo. Don't let your pride get in your way. So don't let your pride get in your way. Maybe because you taking action on something is leading you into not getting what you exactly want, which is putting you into discontent. And don't let pride get in your way during this time of the Sun transition in the first half of Virgo. Don't feel guarded due to your pride as well. Let your guard down and open yourself up in a positive way. And again, don't let your pride get in the way during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. Now, your second card from Mother Moon to you through me is New Moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. So, understand and understand that luck is on your side during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Virgo. And keep doing what you're doing. Keep working on what you want and desire in your life and what you are working on in general while mastering your craft. Keep listening to your higher self or your intuition, and know that you are coming into a good place in your life, because like Mother Moon says, luck is on your side. Now, your last but not least card from Mother Moon to you through me is New Moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So as long as you continue to put energy working to what it is that you want and desire, while working on this craft as well, in this, and keep on putting energy into this vision that you've envisioned for yourself, and keep emotionally moving towards what you want and desire. Keep transforming yourself in any way that you need to. Prosperity is lying ahead for you, so this is very good to see, right? So know that prosperity lies ahead for you during the first half of the sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. And with that being said, that would be all for this reading. I hope this helped, brought clarity, or aided you in any way. Shout out to the whole soul family. Shout out to Dollar the Pilot Man. Shout out Rise Astrology. If you're looking for crystals and gems, go check out Lex Crystal Goddess or Selling Sensation on not Facebook, but on IG. Shout out to Esoteric Cloud Surfer and Native Flying High, the whole soul fam. And until next time, y'all take care. Y'all have a good first half of the sun transitioning the sign of Virgo. And with that being said, y'all take care and peace.